Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to our next episode in our complete reading of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. In the previous episode, we saw how Sri Ramachandra has reached the shores of the sea. It's only the sea that is separating him from Lankapura. At the sea, he is thinking as to how to cross the sea and all. On the other hand, we have Ravana, who is on the other side of the sea in the Lanka Patana. So he quickly called for a meeting of all his ministers, and there he's talking about this. He's saying, Lankayam tu krutam karmam ghoram drishtva bhayavaham rakshendro hanumata sekreneva mahatmana abravid rakshasan sarvan hiryah kinchidavang mukhaha. The way Hanuman has done a lot of things in Lanka, Ravana is now bowing his head in shame, and he is now looking at his ministers and saying, how did this one Vanara enter this Lanka Nagara? How was he able to see the Janaka Rajakumari Sitama? He has broken this Chaitya Prasada. He brought a lot of grief all over Lanka. I wished all of you be blessed. I wish that all of you get the good things in life. Now you advise me as to what I should do. What is it that I should do so that it will be good for all of us? Please tell me about that. Oh Mahabalis, the great people tell us that it's only by thinking deeply that we will win. Hence, I want you to think about Sri Ramachandra. In Ramayana, we do not see explicit spying. It is never told to us, but we'll have to take the meaning very, very implicitly. By now, Ravana clearly knows that Sri Ramachandra has arrived at the other shore of the sea, and now he is looking at possible options as to how to fight Sri Ramachandra. Since he is looking at the possible options, we see a change in his tone, and we don't even know if Ravana talks in the same tone always, but here he is talking about some very interesting things. He's saying, in this world, if we want to win, we need to have a lot of thought. It's called mantranga. We have to think about it. And then there are three types of mantranga, or three types of decision-making process when we sit together as a group. The first one is when we think, when you are surrounded by people who really want you to flourish in life, who think of your hita, and all of them are thinking in the proper direction. They might be ministers, they might be your friends, they might be your relatives. That person is considered the best in the world, and that mantranga is considered the best in the world. And anyone who thinks all by his own, and who does things by his own, and who still does good things by his own, he is madhyama. And then if someone does not think about the repercussions of all his actions, and he always thinks that God is there, he does not take proper decisions, he is an Athama. And the way we have Uttama, Madhyama and Adhama in people, we have these things in the way we think also. What are those? If the ministers, they think about a point, and finally they all get to think about the same point, they convene their ideas, they converge their ideas, and they finally agree on the point. That is called as the best mantranga. Even if they have a lot of difference of opinion at the start, but then they somehow arrive at a conclusion, that is madhyama. And if the ministers, they start fighting among themselves, there is no unity, that sort of thought process is adhama. Now I am giving the job to all of you. You all think about this. And now he is revealing, he is saying that by now I have an information that Sri Ramachandra is coming towards Lanka. He might have come till the banks of the ocean. If they have nice astras, they can actually dry up this entire ocean and they can come here. Hence, I want you to think about what is good to me and my city. So here Ravana is clearly asking for help from all his ministers. Now, these Rakshasas, however, they were not the people who had a great thought process. That's what we understand from what we see, the way they were talking. Now, these Rakshasas, they behaved like Buddhihinas, and they start talking to Ravana like this. They say, we have got Parigas, we have got Shakti, we have got huge amounts of weapons, and we have a huge army. Why are you thinking like this, O Ravana? You have defeated Kubera, you have defeated all the Nagas in the Bhagavati Nagara, you defeated Yakshas, you brought the Pushpak Vimana from Alakapuri till here. The Maya, who was a great Rakshasa king, he himself was afraid of you. He gave you his daughter Mandodari. And O Ravana, O Mahabahu, you killed Madhu, who is the husband of your own sister Kumbhinasi. O Mahabahu, you went You defeated Vasuki, Takshaka, Senkha, Jeti. You defeated all of them. Oh Prabhu, you were able to defeat all the Kalakeya Danavas. Don't mistake them with the Kalakeyas of Bahubali. These are Kalakeya Danavas who are different people. You also defeated different types of people. You defeated all the sons of Varuna. You conquered the Yamaloka. You did huge fights there, and then you defeated a lot of Kshatriyas who are there on the earth. And O Ravana, when you look at all the opponents that you have faced, that you have fought till now, Sri Ramachandra won't even figure anywhere in that entire list of these people. And O Ravana, why are you even worried about that? Let me tell you this much. You need not even step into the battlefield. Our own Indrajit, he himself is enough to defeat all of them. Indrajit has defeated Devatas, he defeated Devendra, he brought him to Lanka, he did a lot of things. You and your son, they are very huge, they are great warriors. They are people who have no second person. You both are people who cannot be compared with any other fighter on this earth. You are such great fighters. Why are you even afraid that you might lose this battle? And then Prahasta, he rises and says, Oh Ravana, you can defeat all Devatas, Danavas, Gandharvas, Pichachas, Paksha, birds, serpents, everyone. And why are you worried about two human beings? You need not. We were not ready when Hanuman came here. That's why Hanuman won over all of us. And that was, he really did not challenge us in a fair fight. Otherwise, as long as I am alive, how do you think that Vanra would have gone back? You give me the orders, I'll go, I'll attack all these Vanras, and I'll ensure that none of these Vanras will ever be alive. Oh Rakshasa Raja, I'll also ensure that I'll create protective things around you so that even Sugriva and all cannot come and fight you. At the same time, another Rakshasa called Durmukha, he said, whatever this Hanuman did, this is not correct. I can't just bear it. Just give me an order. Now itself I'll go into the seas, I'll go to Patala. Wherever he has gone, I'll go and I'll kill him. Immediately another guy called Vajradamshtra, he stood up and he was carrying a pariga, like a gada sort of thing, which was actually bleeding. Means there was he killed some animal and the blood was still coming out of that pariga even now. He was at Ravana and he was telling, what is this? We should be killing this Rama, Sugriva and Lakshmana. Why should we even look at Hanuman in this case? Give me orders with this pariga. I'll go and kill Rama, Lakshmana, Sugrivas and I'll come back, O Raja. But then I have a new idea also. What we should be doing is we should pull some Rakshasas, a good amount of them who can change their forms at will, send all of them to Sri Ramachandra and tell Sri Ramachandra that we are all the people whom Bharata has sent for the war. Sri Ramachandra will accept and he will take us in. And then from the air, some people should come and attack. We who are there on the side of Sri Rama, who have assimilated with the army of Sri Rama, we'll start killing from there. And that way we will easily win. And then in the meantime, Nikumbha, who is Kumbhakarna's son, he suddenly stands up and says, you just all stay here. I one fellow am enough. I will go, I will defeat Sri Rama, I will defeat Lakshmana and I'll bring all of them here. And then Vajrahanu, another Rakshasa, he stands up and says, you go, you enjoy yourself, drink some good drinks. I'll just go and I'll eat the entire Vanara Sena. And then I'll also kill Lakshmana, Sugriva, Hanuman, Angada and Samasta Vanaras. Like this, each of these Rakshasas were telling, we will do this, we will do that. Nikumbha was saying, Rabhasa, Surishatru, Suptagna, Yajnakopa, Mahaparsa, Mahodara, Durdharsha, Rashmiketu, Indrajit, Prahasta, Virupaksha, Vajradamshta, Dhumraksha, Nikumbha, Durmukha. All these people are saying, no, we'll go, we'll kill. All this they were telling. And in the middle of all these people, one sane voice rose. Yes, it was Vibhishana. He rose and he asked all of them to sit, and then he started speaking to Ravana. What does he speak to Ravana? That we'll be seeing in our next episode. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kasyid dukkha bhag bhavet, sarvam kritisasvarasvam charanarvindar pramastu. Swasti. Jai Shri Ram.